Hey guys, today I'm going to explain problem number D of round 648 division 2. Okay, so let me first explain the problem statement. Here you are given a maze of n cross m and each grid of the maze have four type of cells. Empty cell or a wall or a good person or a bad person. And you to escape from the maze you have to reach cell and comma m. Okay, so your task is to uh, put walls in the empty cells such that only good persons can escape and no bad person can escape. But the condition is that every good person should be able to escape and no bad person should be able to escape. Okay, so how do you approach this? Mm, yeah, the the basic observation is that somehow we should be able to block bad cells, bad persons, such that good person, the path of good person doesn't get blocked, and bad person is not able to reach and comma n cell. So how do you do this? Uh, you have to observe. You, for this, you just need a simple observation. So let me try to explain you this. Uh, for this, you need to understand that let our maze be dot 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 some dot, then bad person, then dot dot dot, then dot dot, then some good person, then dot. So let's say that our maze is this. Okay. So if our maze is this, how do we block this bad person to reach our n comma m cell? We can put walls here. Uh, we can put walls here, here, here. Okay. In this way we can block our bad cells to reach here, or we can put wall here and here. In this way also we can block bad cells to reach, and we can put wall here, here also, and this way also bad bad people will not be able to reach our n comma m cell. Okay, so uh, by seeing this, if you are able to observe that if we block our bad cell by minimum, like for this cell we can block up, right, down, and here also one thing also that you cannot block a cell which is having a good person or a bad person in it. Okay, you cannot put a wall there. You can put wall only in empty cells. That means that uh, if there was a good person here, then black cell will always have a path to reach n comma m, because we cannot put a wall here, and good person must be able to reach our n comma n cell. And if there is no wall here, then our bad person will also be able to reach the n comma n cell. So to block any bad cell, we can, the minimum blockage of the grid will be that if we put walls on up, right, left, down of our bad person. Okay, so with this intuition we start coding, and for every bad person we just put walls on its up, right, down, left. And if there is some other person there, we don't put wall, obviously that's the condition here. Otherwise we are putting. After that we just start traversing from our endpoint, and we traverse as far as we can. Okay, and we mark all the nodes which we have traversed to be visited, and we just see that all the green persons are visited, and all the bad, oh sorry, green, not all the good persons are visited and all the bad persons are not visited. That's how we do this problem. Okay, let me show you my code. uh, so here is my code. uh, it is pretty messy code, but I will try to explain it properly. Okay, so here I am taking input in a vector, and I am having many basic conditions, like if the flag is for whether there exists a good person in our grade or not. So for example, if there is no good person in our grade, then we can just put a wall in the n comma n cell, and we can be free. And if there is even a single good person in our grid, and if our wall n comma m is blocked, if our cell n comma m is blocked, then we will never be able to reach the escape for a good person. So these are my basic condition. I traverse, I keep a mover here, which help me traverse up, down, right, left. I traverse and I escape if the my next ing are not valid, or if they are a bad person, I escape. Otherwise I put a hash there, and if a bad person is adjacent to good person, then my answer is already no. That's how we do this, and now this is just a simple traversal, and that's it. Thank you.